Hey guys, it's Issa Rodriguez and I'm in Hong Kong. So yeah, I'm here for a shoot and I'm so excited to let you guys see it once it's done. And it's rainy here in Hong Kong right now. Like it's extremely hot, but also the rain just keeps pouring. Yeah, so a few weeks ago, I asked my followers on Instagram, I asked my friends on Instagram and on my page if they had questions for me to answer that they want me to answer. And I got a few, and I'm gonna try to answer all of them. If not all, most. Most of them are for my friends because support. But I'm gonna answer them as honestly as possible. Alright, so I'm gonna answer the easy questions first. Some of them get really deep and heavy. So from Nikael Fragoso, I hope I got it right. This is from Instagram. He said, "Where can I buy your clothes from the garage sale?" I think I put this in my stories before, but my sisters and I started an ukay business, and it's located in our house in Taguig. If you guys want to drop by, feel free to do so. I don't know how to do that without like giving you my complete address. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But anyway, I also mentioned there that I wanted to set up like an Instagram shop kind of thing for the clothes that are actually really good, because I just noticed that there were lots of clothes there that are branded and not really destroyed, like broken, and you can salvage them, if you want to do it. And I have a lot of clothes from Ukay because if you're patient enough, I learned this from my good friend Bea, Style Siren. You guys should follow her, subscribe to her channel because she is an amazing vlogger and style siren. I'm trying to figure it all out, like how to ship them, how does the ordering system work and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys watch out for that. You guys can follow me on Instagram while it's not yet up. That's Issa Rodriguez with 3 Z's. Okay. Next one from Jessica Andalan. Favorite milk tea and coffee shop. My favorite coffee shop would be Starbucks. Not because I love their coffee, but it's my favorite because it's so convenient. Like, Starbucks is everywhere. I mostly go to coffee shops. Number 1 for the coffee because I love coffee so much. Number 2 for the ambience, and I do my devotionals kasi in coffee shops. Milk tea place, I would have said Serenity because I love the taste of tea more than the taste of milk in my milk tea. Yeah, I hope you get that. But yesterday, I got to try Tiger Sugar for the first time here in Hong Kong, and I loved it. Like, it wasn't that sweet, and it was so nice. Like, I loved it. If I see it later, I'm probably gonna buy again. Anyway, next question is from Don Toreda. He said, "What keeps you going?" It's usually God. It is God. Because there are times when I'm about to give up, like when you're just so sure that nothing's ever gonna happen to you and your plans. And then you remember that our ways won't always be followed. Like, His way is still the best. So there were a lot of times when I really wanted to give up, and then He'd just speak to me through His word. And, during my quiet time, like, I suddenly read verses that are so apt. And sometimes He reminds me to look back and see how far I've gone and remember why I do what I do. Sorry, short kwento. There was this one time when I was just praying, Lord, I don't know if this is still what you want for me. I don't know if I'm getting anywhere. Because I felt like I wasn't. I prayed, Lord, please speak to me today. And I just pray that you show me if you're still proud of me for what I do, or if you're still happy with what I'm doing with my life. Like, is music really for me? Am I in the right path? I just pray that you speak to me so clearly today. And then that day I was in a hurry on my way to a radio guesting. I got there, and then we were like small talk with the DJ and stuff. And then out of nowhere he said, "I was supposed to tell you this later during the show, but I might as well tell you now. I was there in your gig 2 years ago in a cafe in QC. And I remembered so clearly that during that gig I was crying because no one went. There was only one table, and apparently that was him in that table. And then he told me, you know, I really went there for you. I went there to watch you and McCoy Morales. O nga no, like, may ganun palang nangyari sa akin. Like, looking back, 2 years ago, I was singing in cafes that had no one in it. And then he said, it's so nice to see you now. From singing in empty cafes to being in a radio guesting because you're now under Mustard Music and Universal Records. I just remembered na ang layo na rin pala lang narating ko. I may not be where I want to be, but I am where I have to be. So yeah, that keeps me going, knowing that he's not done with his plans yet, and like, what's next? It excites me also. Alright, the next one's from Go Lang Sarah on Instagram. How do you find inspiration? As cliche as it may sound, inspiration is everywhere. For example, I go out today and I see a couple walking. There are days when that would be like, couple walking. But there are days when it's like, oh, that's so nice. Like, I wonder where they came from. I wonder how they met. It's just a shift of perspective that gets you going. Everything is an inspiration if you want it to be. From my friend Lex on Instagram, when do you know when you're decent enough to become an artist? You don't. The moment you create, you already are an artist. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you would know that which ones are, you know, good enough to put out for you, good enough for you. Like, cause there are different kinds of artists. Some artists, kasi they really write for others, and that's not wrong. But some artists also write for themselves. So if you feel like you have to share it with the world, then go share it. So that, I think that's what makes you an artist. If you create and you share what you create. This is from Chelsea Toledo on Instagram. Hi Chelsea. What's your songwriting process like? I usually come up with the context first. Like, what do I want to write about? What storyline? What do I want to say? And then I come up with the lyrics and the melody usually at the same time. Ang nagdi-differ lang is if I do the chord progression before the lyrics and the melody or I do the lyrics and the melody along with it. Mas madalas ako mag-focus sa lyrics because that's where I take pride and I'm a storyteller, I feel. From Maki Jacinto _ on Instagram. Hi, Ate Isa. If you're going to listen to one song for your whole life, what will it be? Even When It Hurts by Hillsong United. Because that's my life anthem kasi it's a worship song. That always gives me strength. That or Not in a Hurry by Will Regan because it's also a worship song. But yeah, because I'm impatient and I need reminding. From What the Badge on IG also. Which one did you learn or master first? Singing or playing the guitar? I actually started singing when I was in grade 4. I joined the choir. But I never found out that I could actually sing when I was in first year high school when I joined the chorale of St. Paul Pasig. SPCP chorale. And then I learned how to play the guitar only when I was in first year college. So I couldn't really say that I mastered it already. I used to play the keys from grade school to high school. I used to write for musicals in St. Paul and I used to be the musical director of the theater club. Zach Yokinko, given a choice to migrate or to stay here in the Philippines for life, what would you choose and why? I would actually choose to stay in the Philippines because as chaotic as it may be, that's where I was born. That's where I grew up. Pero parang relationship lang na porket mahirap na or porket magulo na alis ka na lang. Diba? Like, it's a choice. Although, I don't blame people who would want to migrate. Kasi totoo naman na mas masarap buhay sa ibang bansa. Like, ngayon pa nga lang, nandito ako sa Hong Kong, tas sobrang ganda ng lugar, tas ang tino ng transportation system. Yun talaga yung hugot ko. Pero, wala eh. Hindi siya Pilipinas eh. From Joy Ebio. From Joy on Facebook. What is the most powerful Bible verse for you? My life verse. It's on my verses sweater also. Check out verses, by the way. I'll leave the link also down below. Romans chapter 8 verse 18. It says, what you are suffering now is nothing compared to the glory that will be shown in you. It's just such a hopeful reminder. You know, you're gonna have to go through trials, and you're gonna get hurt a lot, and you're gonna doubt yourself a lot. But it's nothing compared to His plans for us. Like, I know that we weren't made to be stuck in one area, to be stuck in pain. It's just so beautiful to be reminded that our Creator has already won each battle for us, and He has already planned out what's gonna happen in our lives, and it's far better than what we have imagined. It might not come the way that we want it to, but it's for the best. Hi guys, so I forgot to fix the Q&A video and I ended up deleting the last video. So, eto, gagawin ko na siya. Nasa Pilipinas na ako like a month and a half later. So, the last question was from Hyra. She asked me, how do you counter self-doubt? I remind myself that only one opinion matters, and it's his. So, I have a lot of self-esteem issues actually. Na I thought I got over it already, but I figured recently the hard way na hindi siya basta-basta nawawala. I watch videos about like being secure in the Lord. Every time na nagkakaroon ako ng moments na feeling ko hindi ako enough or hindi ako magaling, tinatandaan ko lang na only one opinion matters, and it's the Lord's. So if He says that I am beautiful and I am set apart and I am fully known, then I am. And that's all that matters. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Ang dami kong sinabi buong video and nahirapan kami mag-edit out ng parts. So sana may nakuha naman kayo kahit paano from that. Subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and the bell beside it to see more of my videos. Bye guys, thank you so much. Watch Fragile!